Hi friends, my name is Colby Sharp. I am a 5th grade teacher in Michigan, and today I'm going to be telling you about an amazing 2020 middle grade novel from Tanya Guerrero called How to Make Friends with the Sea. And I picked this book for a weird reason. And that reason is I read the author's bio on the back of the book, and she lives with her family in a shipping container home in the Philippines. And I just thought that was extremely interesting. I watch a lot of alternative living and home situations and tiny houses and living in van videos on YouTube. And so someone who wrote a book for kids that has a bunch of pets and lives with her family in a shipping container home, I just had to read the book. So before you listen to me talk about this great book, please, in the comments of this video, please let me know what is a weird thing that made you read a book before? Like, what is a weird reason that you read a book? Or maybe what's the reason that you're reading the book that you're currently reading? So let me know down in the comments below, and then we'll talk about how to make friends at the sea. I can't wait to hear your responses. All right, you ready? Let's go. Pablo is a boy who lives with his mother, and she has this job where she's working at like an animal rescue place. They have moved all over the place, and now they're living in the Philippines. And his father is like a very famous, I guess, marine biologist. But Pablo is absolutely terrified of the sea. He's terrified of things being out of the ordinary. He has what we may call something like OCD. He is very, very, very clean. He is very organized. Everything has to be a certain way. And a big part of this book is Pablo trying to deal with change. Pablo trying to not let things get ruined because of his anxiety and the things that he's struggling with. And watching him grow, watching him recognize when he's struggling and seeing him try to work through things is an amazing thread that kind of ties this whole book together. And I loved it. Early in the book, Pablo and his mother bring in a girl who is in desperate need of affection and love. And you don't really know a lot about her backstory, but she's basically, they get her out of this chicken coop. She has cleft palate issues, and they were not treated when she was younger. She has selective mute. She's a selective mute. And she actually won't talk to anyone at first, but eventually she starts talking to Pablo. And as you can imagine, Pablo, with all his anxiety, struggles with someone new in the house, struggles with change, and struggles with where this girl fits. And it's just such an interesting story, friends. I just could not stop turning pages. I had to know what was going to happen. Pablo's mother works for this guy who runs this animal rescue place. And I kind of got the feel that there's a relationship starting there. And this man is so much more patient with Pablo than his father ever was. And there's just all of these different threads that made me miss being in a classroom with kids. And I cannot wait to get back to school. I cannot wait to talk about this book with kids. I think it would make a great read aloud. I think there's so many things to talk about. And as Pablo tries to make peace and make friends with the sea and these things that he's scared of, we get a chance to really think a lot about life. We get to think a lot about what's important. We get to think a lot about just what it means to become the people we want to be. I think readers are going to love How to Make Friends with the Sea. I know that I loved it, and I cannot wait to put it in the hands of young readers. Don't forget, in the comments below, let me know why you picked the book you're currently reading. I think this is one you might want to add to your to-read list. My name is Colby Sharp. Thank you for tuning in. Have an awesome-tastic day, and happy reading.